Alice in Chains, Bleed the Freak, guitar solo, CVT Guitar Lesson 4. Andrew G. Let's do this. So, what we have, actually I got two of them for you, Andrew, coming. On your tab sheet, I put both the guitar solos, okay? So they're all going to be on one sheet together, but you're going to have a separate video for each solo. I just think that's the best way to do it. Alright, so 2 minutes, 5 seconds in. Your tuning on this is flat, so everything's a half step down. And you're going to start with the 4th fret G, bending it a whole step. A whole step is 2 frets. And here, let me zoom this in a little bit. And if you need to check, you know, I think this is your first CVT lesson, I'm pretty sure. But if you need to check, a bend is doing what? It's taking a note, going sharp. So that needs to sound like this. A B needs to sound like a C sharp when it's reached the whole step. So 3rd finger, back it with a couple. Okay, and then stop the note, go back, do a bend release. Right into the A string, 2-4-4 vibrato. So we have. Okay, as you're vibratoing and resting, you're going to pull off to the 2nd fret. So let me play just that little section. This becomes the pick, right? The more CVTs you do, the more I'll understand where you're at with your playing. Andrew, I just don't want to go over it too quickly and have you be like, well, what's a vibrato or a pull off or whatever, you know, so. And then we got to switch quickly. Just shift the 3rd finger down to 4D, slide a whole step to 6. And then go 4, 6, 6, 6, vibrato. So that little run from the D string would be this. And I find it's good to, you know, subgroup stuff. You probably heard me talk about that a lot, but it's the best way to make the mechanics work in your mind on it, help you memorize it. But then after you do all that, you got to make sure that it's connected and there's the pauses are where they need to be and all that good stuff. So. And then he does this hammer pull quick. Pick the 4D, hammer 6, pull off back to 4. And it's really quick. And then to make it a little tougher, you've got to get your 3rd finger over to 4D. And that may take some practice, but we'll see. And then pull off to the 2nd fret. So a lot of hammer pulls in this. A lot of technique, really. And then 1D vibrato. Alright, and then some palm muting. Just take your palm, go right in front of the bridge, barely. Don't go up here, it'll choke the note. It's too much mute, not enough note. And what you want to do on this one is alternate pick, palm mute, 2-4-A, 1-4-D. And you can experiment with fingering. The proper fingering would be 2-4 on the fingers, middle pinky. But you could go index, 3rd, and then jump over. It's your call on that. We're going down, up, down, up. Okay, that needs to be notated in your tabs. Down, up, down, up. Okay, then hit the 4th fret again. No palm mute, slide to 6. And then 4-6-G vibrato. So slowly that's. Alright, up down on the 4-6. 2 minutes 12 seconds in. 1st finger 6-G. Alternate pick starting with a downstroke. 6-6-9-6. Do that 2 times. Let's see. So. And then 2 more hits on the G. 6. You can leave the index down. You don't have to go. I suggest you don't do that because that's where things are going to stop flowing and keep it down. It's you got to go back to it anyways. That way we can just have one movement instead of two. and then 6G. I'd go third finger on it, but it can be third or fourth. We're going to slide to 11. So it's, and then this fast hammer pull, 9B, hammer 12, and then you're going to do it 3 times. You'll see double dots. Slow, it's quick, it's alright, so, and then pull off to 9, pick 12, bend, release, pull off to 9. So it's a lot of words there, but here's what it is. We'll leave that index on the 9B since we're pulling there. And this is kind of interesting, 11G, 12B. Now, fingering I'm still experimenting with. You can go third and fourth or second and third. But you're going to hit them twice, no, 3 times, slide it a whole step to 13, 14. And then it'll ring for a second, then go right back to 11, 12, pull off to a barred 9th fret on the G and B. And then do it again without the pull off. And vibrato it, so it's... For that vibrato off a bar, a lot of times it works to hook the thumb over the top of the neck, use your wrist, and you'll get a good vibrato. Or you should. 217 timestamp, alternate pick palm mute, and it's the pentatonic riff here. It's 911 on the A and the D, 9G, 11D, so you have, and then take that third finger, shift it down to 11GB, back to 11D, so you have 9GB vibrato, trail off slide. Probably one of the tougher ones. Not because the scale's so tough, just the technique and the speed of it. 4th fret A, vibrato. 4th fret, half step pre-bend release. So that takes practice if you haven't done it. It's a D dropping down to a D flat. You gotta go. There's a D, you need to bend that. And go down with it. If you go up, I don't know, just you can possibly bend it off the neck, or just easier to go down. Use the 3 fingers. And then 2A. That's called a pre-bend release. Alright? So have fun with this. They're short but sweet solos. Nothing super advanced. The speed of it would probably be the most difficult part. That comes with time. And I'm going to get started on your next solo, which is... What is it? I don't know, but I have it. I do have it. It ain't like that. That's what's next. Alright, man. Thanks.